What's happening, guys? My name is Robert Staton III, also known as Robbie. I attend Phoebus High School. I have a GPA of 4.71, and I'm class of 2025. So for me, it's all about pressure. So a lot of kids my age feel like they have a lot of pressure on them. The world is weighing on them, and everybody's looking at them too. So as far as pressure, it was a lot of pressure. I can't even lie, because it was hard to even live up to that standard. No one in my family did it, so how am I going to do it? But I always knew I was different. So if you know you're different and you know you can do something, just put your mind to it and you can do it.
When did you realize, okay, I can take this academic thing to another level? I can go to college. I could be number one in my class. When did it click for you? Was it high school when you first got there?
It's always been in me.
Right.
I always knew I had it in me to be successful. To this extent, probably not. But I just knew I just always had to keep on going, keep on grinding. You know what I'm saying? Block out many distractions, sacrifice a lot. And I know if I kept on going, I was going to rise to the top eventually.
I'm proud to be an HCS graduate because?
I'm proud to be an HCS graduate because I can inspire individuals who look like me. I can inspire people who believe that the streets were their only option. I can inspire people who are deterred, who are distracted. And when I say people who look like me, people are, as you can think, African American, people who have brown complexion, black complexion. And it's not easy in this world, especially as a black individual, to get to where I am. So I'm just really proud to be an HCS graduate because I can just inspire the individuals around me, the individuals I walk past every day, especially my family. You know, I'm an inspiration to them, and that's great to hear. But at the end of the day, it's always more to do.
VCU, man, going to VCU next year. But what was it about
Yes,
VCU? And name a few other schools that you were interested in, and why did you ultimately choose VCU?
So ultimately, it was VCU because, for one, I got deterred from my dream school, University of Miami.
It's okay. They're lost. They're lost.
They're lost, definitely. Norfolk State was up there, behold. But I felt like I fit there perfectly. But I feel, and as far as, because my mother went there, she's an alumni. My brother currently goes there.
Okay.
And it all goes back to me wanting to be different, and it ties into a lot of me wanting to be a rebel, want to be different, quote unquote culprit. So I went to VCU because I wanted to expand things for myself. I wanted to put myself out there, especially in Richmond, in the Richmond RVA area. So I know, I feel like, and when I was talking to God, I feel like I made the best decision for myself. Talk
about some of your clothing brands, some of your off the beaten path stuff you have going on with the clothing brand and all your other extracurriculars.
So, culprit. It's so much to culprit because I came up with a name for culprit through my mom, because she always used to call me rebellious. She called me a rebel. I did what I want. I still do what I want to this day. But at the end of the day, I feel like I'm making the best decision for myself, and I'm the only one who's going to live my life, and I'm the only one who's going to die alone. So at the end of the day, I feel like if I make my own decisions myself, then nobody else can really deter me. So
how long has that clothing line been a part of your life? Did you just start?
Just started the actual brand.
Okay.
So it's been probably 8, 9 months.
Okay.
I'm still a rookie.
Right.
But as far as having a clothing brand, wanting to have a clothing brand, I've been wanting to do this since I was around 12.
Okay.
But I've never actually had the funds or had the actual, like, quote unquote, knowledge.
Right.
Knowledge for it.
Right.
Yes. Because I was around, when I was 12, what grade was I in?
Like middle school,
Yeah, that was like going from 5th grade, 6th grade. I didn't have the knowledge around then. And I was really focused on school too because I'm getting told I'm about to be valedictorian. I could be valedictorian. I can do this, do this. So it's like
that
I had
took a back seat for now.
So with corporate, it really changed my life a lot in a lot of ways because I'm able to travel with this brand. I'm able to go places, connect with different people, expand. You know, a good friend of mine, Destin, he attends Hampton High School. He has a brand. known as Infamous. So connecting with him, it was just a lot because I just built my way up.
Right.
Other people mentioned Suave.
Yeah. Oh, I heard of Suave.
Yeah, Suave. He has a brand called Captured. So just connecting with those type of people, it means everything. PJ, Forever Icy. So
yeah, that's good, man. Last question. You mentioned it, your family, but talk about some people that you want to acknowledge and think that have helped you get to this point.
First and foremost, I have to thank God.
Yeah. Without
my faith in him and him being there always by my side, me being able to talk to him late night, struggling, studying, I have to thank God first and foremost. Without him, I would be nothing. I wouldn't be here. So, and it's just a miracle that I'm even here because I'm not supposed to be here. I was 2 pounds, 13 ounces when I was born. I was in a box.
Wow.
I had a chance of dying when I was a kid. So it's just really a miracle. And just thank God along the way, it's everything to me. Another individual I would like to thank, my mother. Yeah. I have to thank my mother. I have no choice but to thank my mother. She's going to get on me if I don't thank her. So I just really appreciate my mother. She's just been there every step of the way, supporting me. My biggest #1 fan and #1 hater. So I just really thank my mother for just being there every step of the way and just supporting me in anything I do. She's been there to the games, soccer games, basketball games, track, field, everything in the above. She's just been there always.
Hello everyone, my name is Dante James. I'm the Co-Salutatorian of Phoebus High School of the class of 2025.
Dante, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. It's an honor.
You're like a celebrity now. I see you on all these social media outlets and TV. But we're proud of you here at HCS. You're doing a great job. You're the Co-Salutatorian. But when it was official that you were the Co-Salutatorian of your class, what were your initial thoughts?
It was crazy, man. I didn't think I would really get it for real. I was ranked 3 almost the whole maybe past 2 years, and I was just pushing for it. And me and a person were actually tied for it, and I ended up coming on top. So it was nice to see.
Talk to me about that journey, though, from Cooper Elementary to Kilgore to Phoebus to now 4.65 Co-Salutatorian at your class. What was it like to just move on in the ranks and get to high school and be the Co-Salutatorian?
Well, starting in elementary, it was really, how do I say, I was kind of a really smart kid, but I didn't really know where to put all my energy into it. You know, sometimes I had to balance it out with extracurriculars. I did karate a little bit, did basketball and stuff to keep my energy like flowing in different places. So they used to say I talk too much in class, you know, but as going through that, and then one day a gifted teacher came to our school at Cooper and she said, hey, you know, your son looks very nice. He knows what he's doing, in class. He seems very active. So let's try and see if he can win in the gifted program. And then I got in and I went straight to Spratly, where I kind of spend most of my school career for 6 years. 6 years, the teachers there, they developed us. They got us ready for high school very well. We took some high school courses there as well, finance, all that. And that was pretty good. And then coming into high school, you know, we were really prepared. But now we had to take dual enrollment courses, which was college level courses to get our degree. And thankfully we got that done. And I got that yesterday.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say you're a college graduate now. Graduated from Virginia Peninsula Community College. What does it mean to you, though, to be a graduate and a co-salutatorian this year?
I believe it's great, man. It's nice to see, you know, all glory to God for that. You know, come see that my family, well, my mother, she was a salutatorian of her school. Oh, so, you know, and then my dad and my people, they were all really good at academics, so it's nice to really fall into their footsteps. I think it was pretty cool.
And not only are you a good student, you also do things outside of school. You play basketball, you play soccer, you volunteer. Talk to me about your extracurricular and things you do outside of school that kind of helps make you well-rounded.
I believe school is important, but I think most of the connections and things you're going to find in life are really outside of school. And I think I put myself in sports like basketball and soccer, where you kind of get a family of people that are like-minded, and then going into volunteer to see how the real world actually is. I believe it's really nice, especially at the hospital. I kind of learned a lot that I didn't know before. And on top of that, you kind of deal with different kinds of people, so it was very nice.
You're going to major in pharmaceutical sciences at VCU.
Yes.
What was it about VCU that you really thought that you could take it to the next level in college?
So VCU, I was really stuck between two colleges. It was North Carolina Central and VCU, and I believe VCU just really gave me more of a push in the research initiative because I want to do pharmaceutical sciences and I want to eventually open up the first Black-owned major pharmaceutical company. So I want to do that, and I think VCU kind of provides the best resources for me to do such.
Great school, great academic school for medicine as well. Finish this statement for me. I'm proud to be a HCS graduate because
I believe HCS has given us one of the best opportunities. They've given us different pathways we can take into life, and I don't think not many other states have this for us. So I believe HCS has done great for us, and the council has done great for us as well.
Great teachers, great counselors, great programs to help you succeed. So people you want to thank along this journey of yours from Cooper to Kilgore to Phoebus, some people you want to acknowledge and thank?
Well, first of all, always got to thank God for waking us up every morning, activity of your limbs. Then you got to thank the family. They've always been there. My mom and my dad always supported me. My grandma was holding the family down, everybody. And then I love all my brothers around me, all the brothers I never got the chance to actually have, my friends. So I'm thankful for them for that.
Well, Dante, you're doing a great job. Congratulations, and good luck at VCU, and thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Owen Smith, and I am the Co-Salutatorian of Phoebus High School. I'm in the graduating class of 2025.
Owen, thanks for joining us.
Pleasure to be here.
Talk to me about, coming up, you went to Barron and Kilgore. At that time, you weren't thinking about being the salutatorian, I'm sure, but just talk to me about just going through the ranks of school to get to where you are now.
So Barron, I didn't get straight A's all the time in Barron. Mm-hmm. It was some B's, some C's.
Yeah.
Because, not as old as I am now.
Right.
Didn't care too much about being smart and whatnot, but as I got older, transitioning into middle school, it started studying more, paying attention more, started getting straight A's.
And then it just took off from there, huh?
Yeah, it just took off from there.
When you were officially named the Co-Salutatorian at Phoebus, I know it was a big ceremony they had come down and to visit you in your class. Talk to me about what was it like to be named the Co-Salutatorian at Phoebus High?
Kind of overwhelming.
Yeah.
It just came out of nowhere. Didn't really expect it to happen.
Yeah. So what happened?
So they had a student come into our classroom and give us a pass, and then they had us come into a room where they distracted us for a few minutes so they could set everything up. And then they let us into the hallway where they had everyone with balloons and gifts and celebrating us becoming salutatorian and valedictorians.
Why Christopher Newport and some other schools you were interested in, and why did you ultimately choose CNU?
So Christopher Newport was close to my family, as I preferred to be close to my parents and my grandparents. They also offered programs that I saw that would best fit me, as the honors and the president leadership program. It had a nice, well-knit community, bunch of friendly faces.
And you're going to major in math or computer science there?
Yeah, math or computer science, or maybe both. I've always had an interest in math. Find it relaxing, like solving puzzles is complex, and I find that interesting.
Math is hard. I was intimidated by math when I was in school. So talk to me about some of your extracurriculars. You're in a bowling league, you do drum lessons, National Honor Society, and you volunteer. Why are you so passionate about those interests? Well,
I've been in a bowling league since I was in 6th grade. It was just something that I started doing with friends, and I started becoming really good at it, so I continued doing it. Eventually, I started participating in volunteer bowling leagues, bowling events. Yeah. And then for the National Honor Society, I joined it because I wanted to contribute more to my community.
Right.
So I started volunteering at homeless shelters and bingo halls and other events, reading to children.
Awesome.
So I can help the community.
That's great. Giving back to your community. That's
Yes,
awesome.
giving back to my
That's
community.
awesome.
Okay.
I'm proud to be an HCS graduate because
I am proud to be an HCS graduate because of all the opportunities and programs they have provided us. They have provided us with several mental health programs and sessions, as well as wonderful teachers that care about their students and making sure that they get the education that they deserve.
some people you want to acknowledge or thank that's helped you along this journey of yours so far.
I want to thank my parents for always being there for me, always caring about me, staying up with me late when I have a paper to do, just, supporting, just to show that I'm not alone in this.
Yeah.
They've really helped me get through some hard times with schoolwork.